So this is the Burton AK Hover Pant 3-layer Gore Tex Pro shell. I was so impressed with the Freebird Hover Bib pant last year, but bibs just don't personally work for me. I use the bathroom a lot on the mountain. I'm there all the time. So getting that bib off and getting everything off was a pain for me. Also, a little overshare here, but those bibs just, no matter which bib I used, it just chafed my nipples with all the uphill travel I've been doing recently. So I'm just personally not a bib guy, where I know a lot of people are, but I love pants. So I got these pants, and even though those Freebirds were super impressive, I just wanted to get a regular old pant, and I wanted to try Gore Tex Pro because it's so challenging weather-wise at Bachelor sometimes. You can get a lot of rain, you can get a lot of wet snow, so the more waterproofing, the better. So let's get into the fit here. I love this fit. It's just like the AK Swash pant that I love, which has a little more insulation, but it's 2-layer. It has almost the same exact fit, and check that review there, and you can check my specs down below. This works really well. I also like that it's not like the AK Cyclic, which that rode a little higher in the crotch and felt a little tighter around the thighs than this and the Swash do, even though they have a very similar fit. But so that's just something for you to figure out, and check the specs down below. Now we got 2 pockets in the front that go down pretty far. And they're pretty roomy, even though they're down zips and you do feel a little bit of the zipper. It's not as bad as most, and it's definitely doable. You have a complete zip around. Don't worry, I'm wearing underwear. With mesh here to vent out the crotch area, which generates the most heat. Insert your own joke there. And then you have another cross vent, so you can really get some air in there if you're going uphill. So I like that. It's both sides. You've got 2 back pockets, and they're pretty easy in and out. I rarely, if ever, use back pockets, but it's nice to know they're there in case you want to. Maybe you might be different. On top of that, you have just a typical gaiter. You've got no button here, but you can open this up. And there's no, sometimes these pants have an attachment here so it doesn't go too wide. This is just the zipper. The zipper holds well. There's a little bit of reinforcement on the back so you don't ruin that cuff, but also there's a, it's brand new, so there's a pull tab here. So if this doesn't fit on your boot correctly and sags down, like I love this fit. Like look how, I don't even have to use this, but you can pull this notch right here and tighten it up so this comes up higher. So if you have a long walk in the parking lot or a long hike you have to deal with, you're not gonna scrape away the cuff on the bottom. So that's pretty cool. And then there is no liner, but the interior, again, I have underwear on, so don't freak out. But first off, you've got 2 buttons. This is the best button system I've seen on any pair of pants in the snowboard world. I hate snaps. I like that it buttons. You don't even need a belt if you don't want one. And there's side adjustability. Like all Burton pants, this fits me really well. You can see my specs below, but even being slightly out of shape from a long summer, it's already fitting really comfortable. And I have lots of room. I'm probably about a 32.5, 33 waist right now, and it works great. You can see this liner in here. It's so smooth. Pardon me. It's so smooth, this liner. and it's so soft. It feels so good just on your skin. But with a layer underneath, it works perfect. And Gore Tex Pro is just, a 3-layer Gore Tex is just amazing for blocking wind and water. It's not for warmth, but you know that if you're looking at this already. And I'm just stoked to have this. It's gonna be something I'm using a lot this year in all the weather that I see. And there will be a follow-up review of how this performs on snow.
Hey guys, Grant here. Just going to give you my quick take on how these pants fit. I'm a 31 waist and roughly 33 inseam. These are size medium, and I think they fit pretty much perfect. Really love the articulated knees. They're best fitting pant I've tried in a long time. As far as the material goes, they're Gore Tex Pro, which is the most durable and one of the most breathable of all Gore fabrics. The zips are all a coated nylon YKK, just waterproof zip. It's kind of an industry standard. They're durable. Not as good as, you know, the Aqua Guard zips from YKK, but they're lighter. And yeah, like I said, this pant, it's Gore Tex Pro. It's going to be the most durable. Breathability is going to be great. The packability is going to be exceptional. A lot of materials break down when you're rolling them up constantly and packing them away. This is not going to be one of those.
And how do you think about, like, just a question for you, because you're kind of more of our technical guy.
Sure.
Gore Tex Pro versus Gore Tex Stretch and regular Gore Tex in terms of waterproofing and breathability. You already talked about durability.
Yeah, waterproof breathability in Gore Tex Pro is superior in comparison to all the 3-layer fabrics, except for the C-Knit, I believe, is going to be a little more breathable. And it's a lot more supple fabric, but it's also got stretch, and there's a lot of other properties in that fabric, so I'm not sure it's a fair comparison. As far as comparing normal Gore Tex Pro to 3-layer Gore Tex, this is going to be, like I said, more durable, more breathable, but it's more rigid of a fabric. And even when it breaks in, it's still got that rigid.
Like wakes up your friends in the morning.
Yeah, it's rigid, but you know, if durability is your concern, go with this pant over a normal 3-layer, because normally the price difference is not that much. But yeah, overall, and the only advantage of the only reason you would buy,
when you get into 3-layer Gore Tex, it's all expensive.
It's all expensive, and the normal 3-layer Gore Tex, which I have in the Freebird bib pant or the bib, is great, and it's a lot quieter walking around and more supple of a fabric. But like I said, normally for me, I choose durability, and this would be my choice. Yeah, if you want a really long-lasting pant and these fit you and they're within budget, this could be the pant for you.